what I will use for this DIY, of course, I'm going to try the first time going to make a star. I already saw so many of the stars last year with the Christmas season coming by from wood, and now I'm going to try to make them from painter sticks, and of course some greenery, some Christmas greenery, some pine. Yeah, and pineapples, and I think this from a pine tree, if I am correct, and some other Christmas little branches. And of course I bought this last year, and they were, I think, I will look it up for you, $2.99 for one branch, and I have a couple of them. Some little touches of the red berries. I don't need a lot because I don't want it to be that red. And of course some Christmas lights on a timer, of course. These are the lights we have here in the Netherlands. I think they sell it also around the world. So, but they are so nice and have such a great warm color, because I don't personally, I don't like the color when it's too bright, too yeah, icy. I don't know how you say that, but this is a little bit of the warm color, more a little bit of the yellow color like they were in the early days. And of course I am already an old lady so that's why I really love a little bit of the yellow light. So a little piece of that. So let's going to try to already make a star and just see how I am getting it together, if it will work. So this is what I will use. You see, just a couple of things. It's not a lot. You don't need a lot. The main thing you need is the wooden sticks. So if you have this one, you already fit to go. So I just doing the camera on, and then I will just let it run. Even it takes a long time, but I think it's better than every time I have to do the camera out. So I always say, if you don't want to see how I make it, just skip forward to the piece that you are. What I forget, I just told you I'm an old lady. I just forgot my glue. So I will I will get my glue. So back again. And of course, now first we're going to try to make the frame. But like I said, I never did it. I only saw it. So what I hope that it will be. But this has to go to this side, if I am correct, or this side. I think this one will be better, but I don't know. I already have the star, but this is not the way it's supposed to be going, because now else I can. If I am doing this one and this one, then I cannot get it glued on each other. See here, if you do this one, and this one, but this way it doesn't work completely, because or else I keeping. But I don't know if I have to make it wider just to get it fitting. But if I do it more wider, then this won't fit anymore, or else I have to do it this way. A little bit more. This one, and maybe a little bit higher. This one. But now these just don't fit around here, so I have to go check out with it. But this will take really too long. Really too long for you guys. So I am doing this out of camera, just looking how he will fit. But you see already, this is the way I want to go. And of course I will do some trying around it, but I'm already happy that I already know a little bit how I have to frame it. So, but I'm going to look it up before what the really frame has to be. But now I can't glue it, so I have to look it up. So this was something I really have to figure out how it really was going in each other, because if you glue this on the upper side, then it wouldn't work. And now you see he is really a star. I now can say this is a star. So I will make one with you. Now I hope I know how he is fitting to each other. At least that's a little bit the size I need a little bit this, because that's really important that you have the size alright. And of course you see me here using my glue gun. Usually I don't, because I'm not really a fan of my, now I'm really figuring out if I have the same measurement, because that's really important that you have the same angle, at least that you have the same width, because or else he doesn't fit. And then you do one over this one, and then you do, now I have to look if I am having him on the same height. Yes, I do. And now I do 2 little stripes with my pencil on my thing, so I know that he has to be here if I am correct. He has to be here. Yes. Now we are going to glue a little bit over here and a little bit over here. Of course I have such a glue gun who works on his own. He just keeps going. He just keeps going with the glue. So now he has to glue in the middle, at least a little bit, eyeballing it in the middle. And this is still one to glue, but if you come later on, now I will show you. If you have one piece, this one and this one still want to work, I hope I have it. I don't know if my sticks are at the same measurements, because so you see I will glue this one. What is not so great about painter sticks, because it looks like they have the same measurement, but they don't. And of course I'm doing this one. I'm making one big mess, like you see, because I'm doing this one. I had to do it first. I did it wrong, because I would have done this one, but while we are doing this one first. Also, the great thing about glue from your glue gun is that you get it very easily off your project. So that's very easy. And now we are going to, if I have still one piece, and now he has to go under it. And that's what I did make a mistake, because I didn't get it under it. But I have to go do this one under here and under here. So that's the way. So now you have your star already. I will glue on it. But the other star I did better. You see here I am one big mess with my glue gun. He never wants to work with me. I still need to figure out. He has to go under here. Yes, back again. Like you see, crafting with me is always a big chaos, because of course I should have done this one first, and of course then the other one can go under it and not on the back side like I had. So he has to come over here. So it really is a puzzle, at least for me. Maybe there are people who, if you do it more often, of course, then they are very easy to make, but you have to know how to make them. And you see already here, you already see that my glue gun is falling all the time. And you see how easy it is just to get your glue off of your project. so you can use it again. I'm sorry for everyone who is bored right now. I really am sorry, but I'm just trying to show to you the way I make them and how easy they are, but you have to look for it. This is really this is really one big mess. I'm so sorry. Okay. A lot of people will think right now, what is she doing? And that's what I'm thinking right now myself. So, but you see here, now he's going to look a little bit like a star, but I didn't measure my wooden sticks, and this stick is a little bit longer, so you see he has to be a little bit shorter, but we make the best of it. But you see already how easy it is to make. How easy it is, not for, at least for normal people it's very easy to make, but for me I have a difficulty. But now you see I already have 2 of them, and I think they look so nice. And of course I will change them up to give them the little bit of the Christmas feeling. But I just wanted to show you that with crafting everything can go wrong, and also creators and crafters are not doing it right the same time. You see here it is one big mess. If you see my glue gun, he's just keep running. So you see, now I'm going to wax them, and then I show you how I'm doing that. So I'll be back in a moment. So now I show you, I will wax my star because I like it a little bit more at the rustic feeling. I just show you a little bit, but I think you all know how to make your wax on your star. But of course you can also spray paint it, and you can distress it, you can do whatever you want. But how easy it is, just I just keep saying how easy it is, but but you can see how, if you have the hang of it, then you will see that it really is not that difficult. But you just need some painter sticks, and you see just how he changing already, just with some wax on it. And I just doing it in a hurry just to show you a little bit how he's changed up already. So you see already, he's already getting the rustic feeling a little bit more. So I will finish them both off, and then I will show you how they look like. So you see here, I finished both of them. I am so happy how they are looking like, and how they change just with some simple color of wax. And like I said earlier, if you want to spray paint them in any color or paintbrush them, you are free to do, of course, whatever you want. But you see, with 5 little painter sticks, or in some people who have popsicle sticks, just how easy it is just to make a little star. And you can change it up for the Christmas season, and of course you can also do it for the fall season. But this time I'm going to try a little bit, it's just a try, to make it for the coming Christmas season. So I will decorate a little bit with some lights and with some couple of touches of greenery. So we are going to do that now first, but still they have to dry a little bit because they are still sticky from the wax. So I will be right back with you, and then we are going to change them up. So I know I told you that we were going to decorate it already for a little bit, but something popped up in my head, and I thought maybe it is nice to do on the outsides of the star some twine to give it a little bit more of the structure. And of course, just you can work. I did 5 same lengths of rope on each side of it, on the back side. So I know that they are having the same length. So now I'm turning it around, and now you see here because I had here, you see here This little painter stick was a little bit too short for this one. That's the saddest thing about painter sticks. They are not always the same measurement. So now I can work this piece away, just to do it a little couple of times over here. And you see here, now I can work this away, and now you don't see it for that much. So now I do some little piece of glue. Of course I should have done I should have done a little bit earlier, and of course you can use your glue gun. Of course I have him in my kitchen, so I don't have it on hand right now, so I am doing this inside of the glue, and I'll keep it for a little while so it can dry up, and I will do this with all 5 of them, and then you see it will change up. So I'll show you that in a moment. So now I'm going to give it a little bit of the Christmas spirit on it. So I don't want to do a lot. You see here they are both finished right now, and I think they are so cute with a little piece of twine. So you see it's very easy, just 5 painter sticks, just some little touches of the rope, and of course now I'm going to give it some touch of the Christmas, but not a lot. I'm just trying to keep it a little bit in the green touches, and I think I think it's a little bit too long, but I want to make a little bundle of it, so I think I do this one in behind. Then I need the length, I see, and of course a little piece of this greenery. So you see just one piece of this, just a little piece of the pineapple, I think, and a little piece of another branch for the Christmas season. So you see you now get one little bunch of greenery inside of this corner, and of course I have to glue it. I would glue it with my glue gun, but he broke on me right now. So I have to do it with the normal glue, but I'm trying to get this first one under the rope. That already gives some little, so I hope that this will work a little bit. And of course I will do a little bit of glue under it, and you see this glue is a little bit more yellow color, but it glues better than the normal. So I just try to get it in and just do piece by piece. Normally I would say I do a music on it, but maybe I ask if there can be, I'll do a little music on it. I don't know yet how long this will take. And of course this has to stick a little bit, and I'm just tapping it a little bit in, so I know it will stick a little bit better. This is easy glue to get off your hands. This one is a little bit harder to get off your hands. So I do this one. Now I will do this little bundle, but of course I will do some glue behind. And of course I know a glue gun is much easier, like I used earlier for the wooden pins. And of course I'm going to doing this one on top of it, and also have to wait for a moment. And of course, because it will be a bundle, I can do at the same time, I can do also a little piece of glue over here, and just glue one little piece of, here I have one little piece of this greenery inside of it. So if I'm waiting at the same time, I can wait for the same thing, and then I hope it will stick right, because like I said, with a glue gun it is much easier and goes much faster. But we are going to do whatever we have on hand right now. So, but I will see when it's dried up. I will see you back in a moment. So you're back again, and when it for me is quite a while, for you it's only a second. You see here I have now the greenery inside of the corner, and now I will finish it off because I like it already when it's this way. I just do a little piece of the little red berries, and of course I'm going to try to work them also inside of the rope. I don't know if it will work out or somewhere in between of my. So you see here, and now I will finish it off with some little pine cones, and I think I will glue them on them, and I will take the wire off. Ow, that hurts. That's really is. The wire is inside of the pine cones in totally, so this is not the greatest idea to get it off. I have it, yes, it is here. Now I do a little piece of here, and I will do some glue on it. And it looks really terrible, but at the end it will look okay. We will do one over here, and now we are going to try to get this piece of wire of my pine cone. And again, of course, this one is also probably inside of my pine cone too. Yes, he is here also. And now I'm taking a little bit of the underside of the pine cone off to get a little more flat piece to glue. And I'm trying to get it a little bit over here. So you see, this is coming over here and this is coming over here. But I show you that in a minute because this has to dry again. So the glue is dried up, and you see here how cute it looks. I just think it's more than enough for me, at least. If you want to decorate it, of course it's free to do, but I love it this way. And of course I will leave this one in plain, not with some branches on it, but I'm going to wire some lights around them, and then I show you how that will turn out, and then you have them in back of each other. And I think it's better that you have one with branches than both of them, because I think it will be very crowded. So I will do one with the branches and of course one without and with lights. So I show you in a moment how they are with the lights on. So you see here I have a little LED, they are little LED lamps. They are 40 pieces, and you see here, of course, there is some rope around it, but I already have a rope around over here. So if I do a rope also over there, then it will be, for me, my taste, it will be a little bit too much. So I will turn out the rope out of it. Of course, I did that more in another lights. I also did that earlier. Then you only have the wire around it. So of course, first, before I do my work, I have to see if they are working. And you see they are of the warmer lights. But for now we are going to try to get the rope out of the, you see here it's very easy that they are going out of my wired lights. And of course, this is a little task to do, but it will be worth it in the end, because now you see you just have the wire around your star and not all the rope, because you already have the rope on the ends of your stars, so that will be a little bit too crowded. So I will unwire this, and you will see in a moment how he is looking like after without the rope. So now you see I did some lights around it. Of course you can use a little bit more lights. I had the 40 piece light with the 40 lamps on it, but of course you can do a lot more with it, so it will shine a little bit more. And of course you can use them together. So you can do one in front of them. Of course he has to be this time. So you see you can use them together and you can use them separately. And of course if you like it better just to have some lights in this star, you also can do that, of course. In a moment I show you how I would decorate with it, because it's still fall time and I'm just doing a little inspiration how you can decorate with it. Yes.